YouTube, what is going on? It is FaZe Crowder here, and if you guys do not know who I am and you are new clicking to this video, I am the professional Call of Duty coach for FaZe's Pro COD team. They just won the World Championship, and I do a lot of Call of Duty coaching, as well as playing a lot of Call of Duty on this channel, as a lot of you guys know who do subscribe already. But for the new people here, I've been a pro player since I was 13. I'm 27 now. I was on and off FaZe Clan as well as an actual pro player too. So in my stream, we decided to do some VOD review of some players that wanted to up their KD and just see if they can, get any tips and tricks of just some VOD review. And just to keep it very transparent, when you only really get to watch 1 to 2 to 3 gameplays, it's not the easiest to really, give you the best tips, but there's always stuff that I can try and catch on and see if I can give you some tips and tricks to help you out and, just up your KD depending on what level of Call of Duty you are at. So in this video, we are going to be watching someone named Leaphs. He sent me in his gameplay, and basically he wanted me to help him go from around, I think he was around a 2 KD if I remember correctly, to up his KD and his average kills and stuff, and just see if he was doing anything wrong or any tips that I have for him to, help him out in the future of Call of Duty. So we go really in depth with the stream. We look into his VODs and a bunch of stuff. I'm just going to name the 3 things that I think he really needs to work on. It was stillness while he was looting. It was using his movement a little bit more and shoulder peeking and learning how to shoulder peek, which I actually explained very well at the end of the video. And then on top of that, when he's in vehicles, I don't like the way he gets out of his vehicles. I think he gets almost a little bit too aggressive, and that actually probably gets him killed a lot more than he thinks. In these gameplays, it actually kind of gives him some dicey gunfights and gets him killed once. But there's a bunch of stuff that we go into this video. I think you guys will like this a lot. The Twitch chat absolutely loved it, so I figured I would try and give you some pro Call of Duty coaching tips on Warzone. And this is going to go from anywhere from people with a 0.5 KD to a 4 KD. I'm going to always try and help you guys be the best Call of Duty players that you can be. It is literally my job outside of streaming and stuff. I am not a full-time content creator. I want to be one day, but as of now, we are the pro COD coach for FaZe, and I figured I would give you guys some tips and try out this kind of content on the channel. So please comment down below on what you guys think of this stuff. I would love to help you guys out, get better at Call of Duty, and if this content does well on this channel, I'll be doing this a lot more to help you guys become the best COD players you can be. So enjoy the video. Let me know what you guys think of the tips. Hopefully, Leaphs, if you were watching this video, these tips have helped you, and if you have any more questions, please reach out to either one of my mods or me, and I'll, answer those questions to make you the best COD player you can be. So hopefully you enjoy it. As always, guys, it's been your boy Crowder. Like the video, comment the video, subscribe to the channel, and hopefully you enjoy. See you next one, guys. All right, so lobby fill. We're going to skip all this. And this is a 30-minute gameplay, so this is a full thing. He's got TikTok at his clan tag, so already I know he's a demon. This looks like this is a solo as well. Okay, so solo. It's from an Xbox stream. It is, yeah, good call. All right, so this looks like it's a solo as well. So this is not solo versus anything. Just solos. He's landing train. I don't mind this. Uh-oh. Good brawl. Good brawl. I'm just trying to gauge his movement and just see how skilled he is before I could, give tips on what I think he needs to work on to be a better player. I'll say one thing already. Watching from his gameplay, it looks like his movement's not that bad, which is big. Movement's one of the most important things. Remember, I'm not going to coach this guy or give tips to this guy as if he was Simp or Abizi or one of my pro players that I coach. I'm kind of more or less just watching over this to see obviously he's a 2 KD player. I'm not treating him as if he's an elite freaking god or something. So it's going to be different tips than I would to other people. Everyone's just slowly different. So that was his death. I'm still trying to get a gauge of his movement here, but we're going to go back to that. So yeah, this is a lot more friendly coaching. Exactly. This is obviously a little bit older with this Gulag too. Flashed. So he's got the slide cancel down. And he's got good movement. So he's definitely got that. This player's KD can easily be a 3 instead of a 2. I think it can easily be a 3 if he does the right stuff from what I'm getting out of the information I'm seeing here. But really quick before we go, so at 7 minutes and 29 seconds is where he loads in. Let's go back to where he died. Right here, he's got full plates. He's got weapons. It sounds like he hears this guy below him. He knows this. He jumps at this guy. And right here, he misses these shots and goes for the slide. Honestly, there was nothing really he did wrong. A, he didn't have that good of a gun. And B, he just kind of slid and overslid that down the staircase. That wasn't that bad. That was fine. There's really nothing too crazy there. That was just honestly, he had to hit his shots a little bit better and he didn't. That's anything crazy. All right, here we go. He's back in the game. Let's watch. So I like his regain spot. I like the fact that he got a bounty as well. Obviously, you can do a scavenger, a bounty. So he definitely has the knowledge in the sense of what he wants to do. This guy's problem, no BS, honestly might be he's a little bit over aggressive, but we'll see. These are predictions. I've never seen this gameplay before, so I just want to kind of see. Like, I love the aggression. Still not the best gun. Good play, good kill, good job. He's almost got money for this. I love every second of what I'm watching. Okay, so I've seen one thing that he does when he gets kills that he can definitely do slightly better, but nothing crazy. Is I think number one is like, this kid's got the movement. This guy knows what he's doing. Like, when he gets this kill right here, like, look, obviously this is hindsight 2020 kind of thing. When he gets this kill right here, look how slow, or look how still he is. Watch. He gets this kill. Look, he's standing still. You know, he's kind of like, you know, slowly going around, like just like walking around. Like, he's not super like, he didn't check any of his surroundings at all. Yeah, when he's looting, he should always be going like this, like literally back and forth, like looting, healing, looting. Like, if there was a bunch of loot in the middle of this and this was the map, I'd get the loot like healing like this, shoulder, 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 and then like shoulder, and then it's like, make sure no one's coming near me. You know what I mean? Shoulder. Like, always just like stay like moving and staying mobile. Staying mobile is like one of the most important things in Warzone. Like, while you're like, you know, trying to like get like objective stuff done. Oh, he sees that guy. Good movement. All right, so this player specifically, his movement is not elite. Like, he doesn't have like, he's got good movement, but he can definitely hit more slide cancels, like, for sure. Again, super nitpicky. This is what he asked me to do, so that's why I'm being like kind of a hard ass, but friendly at the same time. We back it up. So you see how he's standing still and stuff, whatever. He sees this guy right here. This is when like he needs to start like throwing, like, he doesn't throw a lot of shoulder peeks, like good shoulder peeks. Like, I think one thing, if he's watching this video or you guys are watching, he should throw 110% more shoulder peeks. But basically what I'm saying is like, look, he doesn't throw no slide here, no slide cancel, no slide cancel, like still no slide cancel. Like, he could be slide canceling and getting aggressive on this guy if he wants to. That's what, see what he just did right there and right here. He could have done that more. Like, he didn't have like the best information or the safest information. Like, a good player eats someone like him alive in that situation, because he was still not using his movement enough to the point where he wasn't dodging a lot of bullets, where a good player right there would have killed him. But yeah, you never catch any good player like this. He was doing this a lot, and then like he was turning corners like this, like this, like this, very still, where he should be all over the map like this. Instead of turning the corner like this, he should be going like this. You'd be up like that. Shoulder, nothing there. Boom. Boom. Zigzagging. Zigzagging. Like, if you ever notice when I run through a field, a lot of the times I'm going like zigzagging like this. While going forward, I'm going like this. Just because if there's anyone that's going to shoot at me, they're going to have to hit a cracked out player going left and right, zigzagging and slide canceling. It just makes it harder for me to be hit, you know? But again, he gets that kill. That's super nitpicky, but like, that's more of like advanced tips for him that I'll show him. But still, I'm still liking what I'm seeing. And also, this is another thing, just to... He could have snaked the barrier. He could have used his movement more. He could have done a couple things there to make himself a harder kill. Again, he got the kill, and it still was, you know, not a bad play, but it could have been better. And if you can get that consistency of making better plays, you'll consistently be a better player. You know what I mean? That was definitely tip number one. I don't think he uses his shoulder peeks enough to get info in some of these 1v1s, like his movement shoulder peeks. I can explain that in a separate section. I love the fact that he's going for bounties. I like this a lot. Love the heartbeat. So I like the pace that he's playing at with bounties. I'm loving that. I'm liking the vehicle usage. You know, he's being very aggressive. These two people right here. Love that. Good moves here. Yep. By UAV himself. Yeah. UAV. UAV. Himself isn't necessary. I like the riskiness. Again, though, I haven't seen too much wrong yet. And the difference with these coaching videos that are tough, he's probably sending me a gameplay that he does well in. And that doesn't really help me as much, because obviously you're not going to see as many mistakes in the gameplay that you play well in. But we'll see. That was just like, he just needs to hit the shots there. No biggie. Those aren't the easiest shots, though. No biggie on that one. Like, in this situation, I think he should leave his bounty alone and just go find someone else new. Yeah, like, don't even waste time here. Pop the loadout to his left. Play. I love to play with the car. You know, tough gunfight. Like it. Again, though, like, something super small, like what I was saying, how he's super still when he's looting. Like, watch, he gets this kill. Like, right now, he's got no health. He's got no plates. I don't know if he plays claw. I don't know what his setup is. I don't play claw. I play normal. I hold my controller like this. But when you play claw, you hold your controller like this. And the plates are triangle, right? So when I'm playing the game in this situation, I switch my grip from this to this. So I can hold triangle also while sliding around and slide like back and forth and like keep like while plating, be able to hit the slide cancels over and over and over again while plating and being annoying and like going left and right and zigzagging and all that. This guy is very still in a lot of like his gameplay. It's not like bad, but it's just like, watch, like, look. So he gets this kill. Ready? He gets this kill. And like right here, he should immediately switch to like, you know, like the claw grip and be able to pop plates while doing the slide cancel. Because like, look what he does right here. He's just ill. Like he's strafing back and forth and doing it, but he hasn't thrown like a really long slide or any kind of movement where if someone's up the hill to his left right here, he's dead 10 out of 10 times. And they don't have to be a good player. You know what I mean? They just have to be average or below average and they would kill him. The reason why I'm saying what I'm saying here is if a good player's up the hill, even if he's slide canceling, he's dead. Like if I'm up the hill or, you know, one of the, you know, someone really good, like better than me is up the hill, they're dead. Like it don't matter who you are. But the thing is, in Warzone, you're always trying to outplay the worst players in the lobby. So he should be doing the slide cancel because consistently speaking and being more mobile during like your looting. If someone that's not that good as up the hill is going to shoot at him, if he can now slide cancel behind that train, he's set up for another kill. You know what I mean? Again, not a big deal, but it's definitely something that like if you really want to get more cracked out, you have to add into your gameplay. Is like being able to be mobile while looting and healing is really, really important. Being mobile while healing and being cracked out while healing is like one of the biggest things you see a lot of the elite players do. All right, let's see what he does here. That's tough. GG. That was just unfortunate movement. He just died. Honestly, nothing you can really do about that. That's a tragedy. So he has 7 kills. So he went 7-2. That's not bad at all. I think the one tip that I would say is his shoulder peeking and his mobility in some of the fights. He definitely can work on his movement in the sense of like being a little bit more cracked out and like a little bit more mobile. But like also, I want to see one thing. All right, this is actually good. So you see the zone is like over Superstore Factory train station. You see how he's looking left? I know he dies and goes to the gulag, but if you want to get consistently more kills, what you need to really do is like, look, he goes to the gulag. Look where he is now. Like people could land here, but the hot spots of the map are factory, superstore, hotel, a little bit of downtown and hospital. Obviously hospital is usually pretty hot. All those sides of the map, when the zone is even like remotely close to that, consistently speaking, in my opinion, this is more opinion based, has more players to find and kill. Right? So like what he should have done earlier on in this game, if you want to like be this like more consistently finding more people, because the only way you can get a lot of kills in Warzone is by actually getting into the gunfights. He should have eventually here, like when he was just over here by port and farmland and all this stuff, like where he died, he should have just taken a car, and even though he saw like 1 or 2 people to his right or his left, he probably should have just gunned it and just like went to like I always call it civilization. Like when I'm joking around, like when I'm streaming, I always say like, let's go back to civilization. Like go back to the hot spots of the map because that's where you're going to find your most kills. If you're trying to up your most kills, the biggest thing to up your most kills or your average kills per game is to find more people per game. You know what I mean? All right, let's go to the next one. Let's see. I'm down to review this a little bit too. All right, so it goes into another game. All right, so look. Right here, it's dead center around Array, train station. This area of the map is the hot spot of the map, in my opinion. Now, he has a circle that a lot of people are probably going to be over here. Sometimes they're not. This is not 100% accurate, but a lot of people will be over here. It goes over hospital, so hospital will be hot as well. Downtown will have people. So in my opinion, you want to take majority of your initial fights on the map around here. Like, he should now see this circle and be like, this is where I want to be. So if he were to die and win his gulag and get spit out all the way in like farmland, like all the way outside of the map, he should try his best to get a loadout out there, do whatever he needs to do, but then gun it back to civilization. You know what I'm saying? Like, gun it back to where there's going to be actual fights. You might find 1 or 2 stragglers over by farmland, but that's not enough kills to like keep the kills high. You know what I mean? So you want to just gun it to where there's actually going to be people. So he sees the guy right here. You can see him. It's like not the best quality. He sees the guy right here. This is what I'm talking about. This is where he should get cracked. Slide. 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 Like right there when he slid, that was good. But like he should have, he could be doing that even better. And like, again, lack of shoulder peeking there. I'll explain what I mean by that in a second. But like lack of shoulder peeking there is the reason why he got ripped to basically no health. Like right here, watch. I know I replay things a lot just to really explain it in depth. I like to be very, very thorough. It's annoying. It's just what I do. Even with the pro players that I talk to, it's just how I do it. Look, watch. So he sees that guy to the right. He knows that guy's to the right. He blindly turns this corner. Look. He shoulder peeks it for a second and then goes. He didn't shoulder peek and get information. He just blindly hit this doorway and hope for the best. A good player here, 10 out of 10 times, dead. Not even close. He's done. No chance. Say there's a guy right here and he's got you pinned behind these crates, right? What Leaphs did was he went like this and then ran out, right? And as soon as he like slow peeked the corner and then ran out, there was like some cover here, but he ran to the cover. And by the time he ran to the cover, this guy was just like, what the fuck? And took all his plates off immediately. And now immediately, Leaphs is now at a disadvantage in the gunfight, and he's probably going to die. And he doesn't do a lot of shoulder peeking in a lot of his gunfights. That was just a really good example to show him like why it could hurt you. If you know that guy's over there, and he had an idea that that guy was over there, instead of going like this and then just blindly hitting that doorway like he did, he should have went like this. Shoulder peek it, shoulder peek it, shoulder peek it. And as soon as you shoulder and back up, you now know that he's on those headies, right? Now in your brain, you can be like, okay, he's on the headies. Do I want to hop up on this and like, jump like this and then hop up like that? Do I want to shoulder peek and see if he's going to shoot at me? If you have a stun and grenade, do I want to go like this and throw a grenade at him? Like there's so many different things that come from the shoulder peek. And then like after that, you make your decision, right? So he should have shoulder peeked, and this is like a slow shoulder peek. This is a very, very basic one. Go like that and get your information. If he doesn't know he's there or he does, all he's got to do is like that, shoulder, shoulder, and like you can sprint into it, shoulder, sprint into shoulder. Like just keep doing that. Get the information and then make a play. Unbelievable. Good play. Love it. No complaints there. Still holding high ground. Here he should jump off, get on top, stay high ground up here first. Does. All right, he loses it. No big deal. Could have slid canceled one more time before he went there, but he did it. Okay. Not bad. Make the decision here. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, that's fine. He's going for the trophy. But again, I know I keep saying it, but dude, he's standing dead still right now, and a gunfight just happened. He should be going back and forth while his dead silence is running out. He should be going back and forth into that train. Period. If someone rolled up on him right now, they shoot him right in the back of the head, he is dead. He sees two people here. Right now, what he should do is get out here and then fight. Okay, try and take care of the first guy first. That's tough. GG. Like, the one thing I'll say here before anything else is like, I make this mistake a lot actually myself. He should have gotten out a little bit earlier. It's like, watch. You see how he sees these two people here? Instead of going right up to these crates, and you kind of like, the closer you get in the RNG, like he completely gives up his map position. Like, watch. He should get out right here and keep the map position on the guys that he has here. Because he has another UAV in his pocket as well, which I actually didn't realize. He shouldn't get out right away up close because look, he gets up close. And now if you're going to get up close here, what you need to do is immediately hop on top of those crates and keep the high ground and keep the map position. Look what he does. He hops up. He goes for the hop up. He like loses him for a second. And then he gives up the hop up. And as soon as he gives up the hop up, this guy hops up on him. And now he's screwed. You see what I mean? So the two things he did wrong there is, personally speaking, I think he should have got out up here and played like his height advantage a little bit. And like, he has a UAV. He knows these guys aren't ghosted. He can take his time with this gunfight. He rushes this a lot. And I'm assuming this what gets it. Like this probably gets him killed a lot. If he was here, I'd probably ask him. He probably gets killed in these gunfights a lot because he just takes a car straight to it, like literally on top of the guy. Where sometimes you don't have to get on top of the guy to kill him. All you have to do is like get a little bit near him and then take your time. A lot of the time in Warzone, people will make the mistake of coming to you while you're in a head glitch and just smoke him. Like what he should have done here is got out here and then played his time. But since he doesn't do this, the next thing he should have done is played here. And look, I'm going to try and break it down. So he gets up here, but look how he gives this up. So it looks like he thinks someone's like coming low right here, and he gives up his height and then like doesn't know what's going on. Even if he thinks this guy is coming low right, I'm going to back it up one more time. Sorry. Yeah, you could have played the plane too, Hector. But even though like, look, right here, even though he thinks someone's coming low right, like right here, if he jumps onto these crates and then takes a second and then flies off the top of the crates and like jumps at him, he has a complete advantage. He's going to catch the guy off guard. Everything in this gunfight goes in his favor. This is just him giving up height control. He doesn't know what's going on. The guy catches him off guard, gets first bullet, and dies. He could have played that 2 different ways, and I guarantee you the way he approached that gunfight with a car is probably one of his biggest mistakes he makes in every game he plays. He probably dies like that more than he thinks. So like I would say like standing still in gunfight, standing still while looting is a huge thing for him. Abusing his movement and shoulder peeks and giving himself information before gunfights is probably another thing. And I think after seeing that third gameplay and that fight right there and that second gameplay, when he gets out of vehicles on players, he likes to be like really, really, really in their face. That's a very, very, very RNG way to play unless you're very good at it, and he is not elite at doing what I'm talking about right now. It's a lot harder to break down all in one video, but if he's watching this video, this is going to be put on YouTube. Hopefully this helps him. I'm sure we're going to send it over his way and DM him and, you know, let him know that it's up. But hopefully this helps him. And if he has any more questions, feel free to obviously reach out to me in my chat or whenever you want. And I'm sure, you know, we can talk about some other stuff and everything.